If you're still watching television on a small screen set, you're missing a lot. Here, for example, is a close-up on a 10-inch set. See how much smaller it is than my head? Now I'd like to show you the same close-up on a 21-inch set. There. Just look at the difference. She's as big as I am now. You can have big screen close-ups just like that. Close-ups as large as life with RCA Victor's great new 21-inch model, the Master 21, at the lowest 21-inch price in RCA Victor history, as little as $199.95. Visit your RCA Victor dealer soon. See television's greatest value, the Master 21, big screen 21-inch quality TV for $199.95. And remember, every year, more people buy RCA Victor than any other television.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina, and I play as I Thou. And no, I do not actually sound like this. This is just my influencer voice. Because I just felt like starting the video this way. So anyway, welcome to Winter Wind Down Fest, and thanks so much, Josh, for having me. Josh, you are a real one. Thank you. I'm gonna play some songs, and hopefully you guys like it, and if not, at least this isn't live. Here we go. I didn't have to cry when I said goodbye to the old times. Lay in bed and I close my eyes. I am paralyzed, I am frozen. The girl you see, she isn't me. I don't believe I'm brave. Every time you say I'm brave, I don't tell you how. I'm terrified of everything. I'm terrified of everything. And one day I'll be a perfect child, follow every rule, make my parents proud. But today I just wanna stay. Let me disobey, let me have my way, let me be afraid. I've always been this way. I don't believe I'm brave. I don't believe I'm brave. If you want to hear that one without mistakes, you can go check it out on Spotify. I released an EP there. I think it's on Apple Music also. About 1 year ago, February 14th, 2020, a month before the world exploded. It was the final send-off to the life we used to know, and now here we are doing these digital shows. But, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's cool that we have adapted, you know. I do miss all my children. I miss my sons. For those of you who don't know, I have many sons. I hope that many of them are watching and supporting their mothers. Okay, if they're not, I'll have a word with you. You better wait till your father gets home. I like to imagine that the woman who embodies that voice as like just a deep inner part of my soul. I wish that I was her 24/7, but she comes out from time to time. Get used to it, okay? If you can't handle me at my that, you don't deserve me at my something better. Yeah, I have a surprise guest for you guys, who's gonna help me play my next 2 songs. I'm only gonna do 3, because I have not picked up the guitar in a very long time, and full disclosure, I forgot how to play some of them, which is kind of sad because they're very simple. I could have probably figured it out, but why figure it out when you can just wing it, you know? That's what I say. But anyway, I have a guest who's gonna help me play these songs, and here it is. You thought it was a person, didn't you? Nope, it's not. It's just this good old capo. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, let me make sure, yeah. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play today, and I thought about doing a new one. It's technically an old one. I wrote this song a very long time ago, like years ago, but I don't know that I've ever like showed it to people. I've definitely have never played it like for a show or anything. Yeah, it's just kind of about like by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace for me is not in vain. That is a verse in the Bible, and it's like a very significant one to me. And I think when I wrote this song, I was going through a time where I just really like was aware of my own depravity, and my own ability to just not be bad, but like do bad and make mistakes and hurt people, even if it wasn't on purpose. But also like with that becoming hyper aware of the fact that like God's grace covers that, and just like receiving that and accepting that despite the things I had done to hurt people. So yeah, that got real deep and personal. Wasn't expecting that, but it's cool. We're friends here. So yeah, anyway, this song, I guess it's still true for me now. It was true for me at the time for sure, and maybe it'll be true for some of you too. I think it's called Bones, but I'm not sure. Leave a suggestion in the comments. Yeah. The fragile bones of a mortal home are housing the doubts of an infinite soul that's fighting to find substance in life, discovering only a futile desire for more, and it's not enough. From the cracks in my skin to the heart held within, there are intricate loops that are weaving my veins. Inward parts formed at the start, decisively written and secretly made. Amazing grace, it sounds so sweet that you create a wretch like Father can hear me. He knows what I think. He knows every time that I've chosen to sin. And nothing is secret, no depth in my mind. For there's not a crevice He hasn't designed. Amazing grace, it sounds so sweet when you create a wretch like me. Who am I that you pay mind when I don't give a damn that you've given me life? Amazing grace sounds so sweet when you sustain a wretch like me. Who am I that you pay mind when I don't give a damn that you've given me life? I don't give a damn. Yeah, hopefully you guys liked that. I'm imagining just a roar of applause, or maybe like just dead silence because of it was like so good, you know? Maybe. Girl can dream. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more for you. I think, I don't know if there's like a PayPal link right here across the screen, or if it's in the comments or something like that, but there was a mention of PayPal donations or tips or anything like that. So I don't need that money. But if you want to give some money, I work a lot and I care a lot about women who are being sexually exploited, whether that's in prostitution or in pornography, or online in a number of different ways, or just in the community. I do a lot of local work and I do a lot of like online advocacy. If you follow me on social media, I'm sure that you have seen it on my personal pages, but it's something that I care a lot about, and it's something that I spend a lot of my like mental headspace like it's spent there, in like thinking about these things and learning about these things and educating myself so that I can help to educate people and be the best advocate and the best like help to these women who really desperately need it. So what I would love, if you guys are going to give money or consider giving money to me, I'm gonna donate that to one of two organizations, and I'll let you guys kind of pick. So I think in PayPal, when you give money, you can kind of write a comment. So I work with a local organization here in Richmond, which is where I live, and we just give like resources and care to women that we meet. We do like, we've met like a number of women like on the streets, and we've met some women that are working in the industry in one capacity or another, or who are being exploited, and we just really like want to just care for them. And so your money can go there, or your money can go to another organization that I work with called Exodus Cry, and they're a bigger, more like recognized organization, and they do a lot of anti-trafficking work. They do outreach and intervention. They do awareness campaigns. There's a campaign that they're doing right now called Trafficking Hub, which is the goal is to hold Pornhub accountable and the executives accountable for basically profiting off of really super exploitive videos. And there's tons of survivors who have like really bravely come forward and all of that. So, oh, sorry. Two really good organizations. I personally know the people who work in and run these organizations, so I can like vouch for where your money will go to, and I can vouch for their character and just their like true like heart for people. So yeah, you don't have to give your money to me, but if you do, that's where it's gonna go, because I don't need it and they need it way more than I do. And yeah, make a note where you want the money to go in the PayPal thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, I have now rambled on, as I tend to do, but I have, oh my gosh, there's my cat. She wants you to give your money too. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she is yelling. Yeah, I have one more song, and then that should probably take us to the 20 minutes, so stick around for the other bands. Thanks again, Josh, for having me, and let's meet up after the show. Let's go to Sheetz or Wawa or the Diner or Steak and Shake or Cookout or In-N-Out or insert regional chain restaurant here. RIP live shows, I miss them, but hopefully one day we'll get to do that again soon. All right, here's my last song. It's called Lazarus, and sing along if you know it, and it's been a real one. I'm really sick and tired of caring for my friends. If that makes me selfish, at least I'm being honest again. I don't need another help book or to conquer listening. And again, watch all the other bands, listen to all the other bands, check out their music, give them money. If you want to send money my way, it will go to a really good cause. So thank you guys so much. Thanks, Josh, for having me, and hope y'all enjoy your apocalypse. Bye!
Hello, young waffle lovers, wherever you are. Professor Goody here, high up in this bell tower. And just so that pesky waffle woofer won't follow me, I'm pulling all the ladders up behind me. There, safe at last. Now to pop a couple of delicious Aunt Jemima frozen waffles into my trusty toaster. So light, crisp, golden brown. Oh, I could hardly wait. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, 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 waffle. Sorry, Wallace. These Aunt Jemima waffles are just for me. Waffle, 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 waffle. Hey, now. Waffle. Wallace, please. Waffle, 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 waffle. Oh, very well, Wallace. Won't you join me? Waffle, waffle, waffle.
This is a waffle whiffer whiffing an Aunt Jemima waffle. You'll find them in your grocer's freezer. Is there a waffle whiffer at your house? Waffle?
Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Wuerthner. I actually live here in Williamsport. I'm going to be playing a couple songs for you today. Some people call it acoustic pop. You can call it whatever you want. This first song here is called Put 'Em Up. Put your hands up, you wanna fight, I'll take you down without the slightest mistake. I will hold my ground, so why don't you just take a step back? Take a step back. Here I am, stepping up to the plate. You start to realize that it's already too late. Then you're gonna say what you really believe. You're gonna think it's really magic with the words that are weak. Step back, yeah, I know you, the type of guy that doesn't care about the damage you do. Honestly, do you understand that love is unconditional? Put your hands up, if you wanna fight, I'll take you down without the slightest mistake. I will hold step back. Take a step back. We are surrounded by hate, sadness, and liars. No matter what you do, you're thrown through the fire. Your opinion is different. You may get one chance to take a stance. Try to traverse this expanse. Furthermore, it doesn't matter if you're dead wrong. Furthermore, it doesn't matter if you stay strong. It all comes down to where your motives lie. Are they pure? Can you look them in the eye? Put your hands up. You wanna fight? I'll take you down without the slightest mistake. I will hold my ground. So why don't you just take a step back? Take a step back. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy. If we could track of the wrongs, what would the end be? How can you say that you love when every word you said is another bullet you could shoot at the head? Here I am, I'm holding my ground, and I surround you with the love and all the peace that I found. Do what you will, but if you shoot to kill, just know that I love you. Put your hands up, you wanna fight, I'll take you down without the slightest mistake. I will hold my ground, so why don't you just take a step back? Take a step back. Thanks. The next song I have is called Fade. It's one of my favorites. Kind of sad, little teenage angst, but you'll get it. We'll see. And it's been just a few hours since you left, and I've lost my whole world in just a few hours. And I'll fade, oh, I'll fade away. Past and I'm all alone, and my heart beats fast when I hear your ringtone. Oh, I'll fade away, and I'll fade into the darkness you left me in. Oh, I'll fade, I'll be just fine. You only broke my heart, left me to die. So I'll fade, I'll fade, I'll fade away, yeah, yeah, until I'm gone. Years go by and I let out a sigh, and I'm moving on, 'cause you're almost gone. You'll fade, oh, you'll fade away, and you'll fade into the darkness you left me in. Oh, you'll fade, I'll be just fine. You only broke my heart, left me to cry. So I'll fade, you'll fade away, yeah, yeah, until you're gone. And it's been just a few hours since you've left. Next song I got for you, I've had it for a while, but haven't really settled on a name. But I think I might just call it 4 a.m. I wrote it for my wife, played half of it when we got engaged, played the other half when we got married. Her name's Anna Marie, that's what AM is. Hope you like it. I used to live in the moment, but I can't imagine living one more day without you. I see bluer skies when you're near me, and I can't imagine you gone. And 'cause I dream you, and I need you, and I see you when I close my eyes. So I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please, put this ring on your finger for me. I can't even picture a better mixture than you and me forever and always. Today's the day you're standing there, and he'll ask you to say that I do forevermore give my heart to you. I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please, put this ring on your finger for me. I can't even picture a better mixture than you and me forever and always. I want to grow old with you, to see your beauty age, and I do forevermore give my heart to you. I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please, put this ring on your finger for me. I can't even picture a better mixture than you and me forever and always. Thanks. This next one, it's called Call from Grace. I know I already said this, but this is actually one of my favorite ones. Took me a long time to write it. It's about someone very close to my family who died in a car accident. And I actually started writing the song, trying to write it kind of for her, but it ended up being more for her parents. And now that we have a 10-month-old baby girl, the song has a whole different meaning. I don't play it that often, but I really love it. It's one of my favorites. So hope you enjoy. It's called Call from Grace. Days don't get shorter and the nights grow longer. Lying in bed and thinking, what will we do? The thoughts never fade and your mind never stops. What can you do but listen to her say, hey mama, don't cry, just look towards the sky and see the butterflies fly. That's me, mama, and I know you don't see me, but I see you in every little thing that you do. I see you, mama, I see you, mama. With the each day that passes, another dream to ashes. What did we do to deserve this fate? Holidays and birthdays no longer sustain the same sensations. But Daddy, don't cry, just hold your head up high, or just look Mama in the eye. Say, I need you, baby, with every second gone. Another tear is drawn. No need to be strong. You know I see you, Daddy. You know I see you, Daddy. How can we survive this fate when our baby's been called from grace? But I've been strong, yeah. Hey, baby, we're crying all the time. We see the butterflies fly, but we miss you, baby. But Mama, I'm fine. I'm holding down the line, waiting for you to go at your own pace, for your call from grace, for your call from grace. Thanks. Okay, so the next song I got for you is actually called Who Am I? It's kind of a story about me and my wife's story all the way up until right before we had our baby. Haven't really written anything since we had the baby. You'd think hopefully that brings some inspiration, but it also brings a lack of time. So that hasn't really happened. Anyway, it's called Who Am I? Let's go back to the day that we first met. I met you in your boyfriend's room. We didn't know, but you already had my heart in your hand. These college days went by so quick, but ever since that day, you were mine. Who am I but a guy who whispered doors? I swear it was just a phase. Sure, I can sing, but that doesn't cut it. My hair was already thin. Saying you loved me anyway, and I can only think, who am I to deserve someone like you? Who am I? Who am I? And then a few years later we spent the whole afternoon out in the park. We had some good food, we sang some good songs, but that was just a start. And I got down on my knee, and I swear I asked you then, you might not recall, that I just wanted you. Who am I but a guy with his loans too high and plays too many games? Sure, I can't run, but I don't want to split your veggie lo mein. You say you loved me anyway, but I can only think, who am I to deserve someone like you? Who am I? Who am I? And I swear I pledge myself to you. I will give you everything. I will give you everything I have, and I swear that baby that you carry, I will give her everything. I will give her everything I have, and who am I to deserve this? Perfect life, a thoughtful wife, and a baby on the way. Who am I but a guy with a plain old job, a crummy old beat-up car? Some would even say that I don't even know what colors are. Who am I but a guy who wears fedoras? I swear it was just a phase. Sure, I can sing, but that doesn't cut it. My hair was already thin. Who am I but a guy with clothes too high, plays too many games? I can't run and I don't wanna split your veggie load, baby. Say you love me anyway, and I can only think, who am I to deserve someone like you? Who am I? Who am I? Thank you. There you go. The whole story of us. Hope you enjoyed it. I got the last one. It's a quick song. People like it. I don't know why. It's just weird. Just wrote it to try to fit some radio kind of lyric-ness. I wrote some weird lyrics with some catchy tune. That's what I went with, radio. So it's called Candy Truck. Has a little bit to do with candy and nothing to do with a truck. Here you go. White vans say, hey, you want candy? I'm like, yeah, that'd be dandy. Life's way too short to say no, ain't no way, but I do admit you do look shady, looking like you may be 80. On second thought I say no, ain't no way. Today I'm sitting seeing tons of people quitting, giving up on everything they love. With every minute gone by, another sore in my eye. I don't wanna end up just like them. So I started to figure that people are afraid of the things that they cannot predict. Like white vans say, hey, you want candy? I'm like, yeah, that'd be dandy. Life's way too short to say no, ain't no way, but I do admit you do look shady, looking like you may be 80. On second thought I say no, ain't no way. I just look at the score, seeing tons of people losing what they live for, and then they tell themselves, can't do this and you can't do that. Feel it like a drum, hear it in every strum. Don't care who it's from, just live carpe diem. No, ain't no way. White vans say, hey, you want candy? I'm like, yeah, that'd be dandy. Life's way too short to say no, ain't no way, but I do admit you do look shady, looking like you may be 80. On second thought I say no, ain't no way. Thank you. There you go. That's some of my songs. I have a Facebook page, but I don't really use it, so maybe someday, if you want to like it, eventually you might get something. Otherwise, that's perfectly fine too. I'll be here. I do some house shows with Josh every once in a while, hopefully when everything clears up, but this is it for now. I'm so glad you guys are here. Awesome to be able to be doing this with everyone, and I'm excited to see who's next. Thanks.
Thanks for being at Winter Wind Down, and I hope that you are experiencing rest. Josh, who is the coordinator of Winter Wind Down, gave me an opportunity here to tell you about Flood City Fest. I think hopefully a lot of you know about it, and I know a lot of people have been to it, and both in person and virtually in 2020. So for 2021, we're planning on doing it again virtually. We're still figuring out the details of whether we're doing it through a Discord, Twitch, Facebook. Still figuring that out, so stay tuned. But either way, you are welcome and wanted to be a part of it. Please invite your friends, let them know about it, and let them know to keep following us on Instagram. That's the most used thing right now. Even though it will be virtual, it's still an opportunity to feel invited and bond in community. So yeah, enjoy Winter Wind Down.
Hello everybody, I'm Bobby Hoffman, if you don't remember me from last year. Thank you to Winter Wind Down Fest for having me here. I'm really excited. I have something a little different this year. So last year I did, music, which is what I usually do at places, but I have a lot of things that I like to do that I feel like I'm talented in, I'm passionate about, and so I've sort of mashed them all together this year. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I'm going to start with a stand-up comedy set and go from there. We'll see where it goes. So here it goes. So I was at Aldi the other day buying a pizza, and I flipped the pizza over and I looked at the nutrition facts. In particular, I looked at the serving size. And basically, that's what dolphins do. All right, and I'm just gonna close out by playing a few songs. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I know it's been a long one. This song is called Lungs. I was born in Pennsylvania. I was born with iron laced into my lungs. It took years of labored breathing to shine my flashlight down on where the pain came from. I see an image of my grandfather. I see flowers in the mud, trying to grow up and be productive, trying to fall in honest love. Sleeping longer didn't fix it. I just woke up with a headache and a cough. Drinking water didn't fix it. I tried reading, kept my phone and TV off. All of the violence in the quiet, flowers all pressing through the fight. Dreaming of one day breathing easy and resting forever in the light. people that I mentioned in a song I used to play. So if you know it, sing it with me. 'Cause we all need harmony to make it through today. I see an image of my grandfather. I see flowers in my dreams, trying to grow up and be productive, trying to inhale through the steam. Someone is laughing deep and distant, somewhere too far for us to run. But if we keep walking and telling stories, we'll get past the headaches, the mud, and the iron in our lungs. Next, I will do a different song. This is a song that my girlfriend Liza wanted me to do. It's, oh, did you hear her? She's over there. It's called Lunar Lander. Sarah caught the acting bug when she was only 3 years old. She begged her weary parents to surrender her for theater gold. The storm that spun to follow knocked the shingles off the weather grids. The parents who appreciated theater gold had other kids, so Sarah had to settle for the screen. But Sarah was an angry girl when people pinned her passions down. She hated waking up before her friends were finished passing out. So like beer in a basement bin, some syrup in an iced tea jug. We found it on the moon, but we're convinced that it's a lightning bug. We're just gonna let it fly away. Or we're just gonna let it fly away. I'm not unhappy with the way things have been going. I'm not unhappy with the rolling action cut. I wish you got to hit your hole in one. I wish you just admit you're having fun. The sunrise scaled the Poconos and did us over scene for scene. We spoke about the night before like co-stars of a fever dream. I have that feeling stuck in me, right where my shoulders meet my mouth. I'll stand up in a bar someday while strangers drink and sing it out, and shake some drunken hands before I leave. But Sarah moved to Washington, or one of those vacation states, and found a place to make her money doing what she loves to hate. The moral of the story here is something, be yourself, or mimic someone cool or dead, or sell out, or do something else. Just make a choice and find a place to stay. And don't regret the bugs that fly away. I'm not unhappy with the way things have been going. I'm not unhappy with the rolling action cut. I wish you got to hit your hole in one. I wish you just admit you're having fun on the moon. On the moon. We're on the moon. We finally made it to the moon. Okay. This next song is called No More October. take my shoes off, take my socks off and sit down. My brain is made of paper, but this music's gonna turn my life around. I'm happy for a loser, can't excuse it, can't pretend I don't wanna win. I skipped a couple classes back in college, take my socks off and get in the truck. Get my hair cut on the corner, just in time for winter's teeth. Dress up like some performer, unrelated to the kid who lives beneath. I said my life was over, I regret it, so forget I opened my mouth. I said no more October, and I meant it, so let's talk about something else. Get in the truck. Religion is contagious, and I've got symptoms, so don't look me in the eye. I've been feeling more creative than I have since I let Terry Kimball die. If I never get my name out, I can take it if I know I did my best. So let this be my promise, I stand naked at my makeshift writing desk. Get in the truck. Alright, this next song is called Boy Blue. It's named after a short film that I was in that was written and directed by Christopher Chiswick. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep were killed, the cows all watch. Gotta play 'em back to sleep somehow. Gotta make the slideshow demon stop. Little boy blue, come save our souls. There's blood from here to Neverland. You gotta play until your heart gives out. Gotta play until you can never play again. There's no easy way to say it, but no. There's no reason to delay it. I know what I want and I'm not afraid to take it. I know what all my friends think I got, but I can take it. I know I've got something in the front seat staring through the mirror at me, gurgling and bubbling, churning like a hero factory. Here's another hero for you, thanks a bunch. Let him take you to a movie or a fancy lunch. He's got 2 hands to punch away your doubts and insecurities. He's got 2 eyes to analyze your sins and impurities and turn them into molehills. The mountain is letting go. Hold on for eternity. Never shrink, never grow. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep were killed, the cows all watch. You gotta play 'em back to sleep somehow. Gotta make the slideshow demon stop. Little boy blue, come save our souls. There's blood from here to Neverland. You gotta play until your heart gives out. Gotta play until you can never play again. Muddy, 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 listen up, flower doll. Listen to the way the water hits you in the shower stall. Listen for my power stance, push a dresser to the door. You're only stuck there till you find out what the window's for. Windows 5, 6, Windows 7, Windows 98. Cross your arms as you cross the Golden Gate on roller skates. Take pictures of the earth below. When I die, I'm taking pictures of the earth below. When I die, I'll take pictures of the earth below. I'll send them back on a flash drive intact for a cash drive of 30, so it never hurts to know. When I die, I'm taking pictures of the earth below. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep were killed, the cows all watch. You gotta play 'em back to sleep somehow. Gotta make the slideshow demons stop. Little boy blue, come save our souls. There's blood from here to Neverland. You gotta play until your heart gives out. Gotta play until you can never play again. Okay, I feel like one more. I feel like I have time for one more. And so I'm going to do What's it called? What's the name of the song?
Warren County.
Do Warren County. I said blinding. If we're all riding blindly into the dark, with no indication that any of us will survive, well, I guess we might as well grab our favorite book, say goodbye to our families, and suit up with a smile. Press our shoulders together as the stars come to view, and enjoy the ride. I've never been to the moon, I've never even been to Ohio. If I seem worldly, it's because I've been playing that part since I was 9. My very first crush on a girl from my 4th grade class, my first run-in with a smile I cared so much more about than mine. Keep on driving, I see the valley. You're in outer space, I'm in Warren County. Coming to get me, I feel it deep down. I need to get it all out while I still have a voice. When you scream out in space, they say no sound comes out. Nobody asks you what your art is about. Unreflected, without even the illusion of choice. So drive on until you see the blue hills in every direction. Drive on until you feel your own tears drying stiff on your jaw. Drive on until your sight goes dim at Willow Road, and pray for the hometown you used to know. Cry for liberty, cry for justice, cry for song. Keep on driving, I see the valley. You're in outer space, I'm in Warren County. Keep on driving, I see the valley. You're in outer space, I'm in Warren County. empty valley. You're in outer space, I'm in Warren County.
I found a recipe you won't find in a cookbook, but it's sure nutritious and a real money saver, too. Take a quart of Carnation Instant Non-Fat Dry Milk. Add a quart of whole milk. Mix, chill, and serve. You get 2 quarts of fresh-tasting, low-fat milk and make a real savings on your milk bill. Carnation Instant Milk. Good for you and your budget, too.
Mother Care take care of you before you're born and when you're...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mother Care, go up to 10.
You can go there when you're big, go there when you're small. You can go before you've scarcely been anywhere at all.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
At Mother Care you're sure that the prices will be right for a grown-up girl or a tiny little mite.
Now Mother Care, go up to 10.
Such special care, such sensible prices for mothers-to-be and children up to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Happy families, Mother Care, go up to 10.
Hey, my name is Michael, and the next couple minutes are going to be called Windwords. And yeah, greetings from Florida. Thanks for having me, Winter Wind Down Fest 2021. Yeah, it's good to be here.
Truth that I often forget. Hands still crimson from my secrets. The nights you've parted and laid to rest. Those days of slumber, walking aimless, like a shaking silhouette. I can recall them back to memory, but I'd rather talk of grace instead. Lips of poison stained with blood guilt, the second hand of recompense. The times I left you in the gutter,
praying to affirm my righteousness. I gathered with the grand assembly, blended in with crooked men. You saw my heart through walls of striving, withholding the reward of your suffering. Your suffering. Yet I dare pray to you. 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 And now I stumble through the pages where I ought to find life in place of grief. I can hear the sorrows in your stories to those demanding signs, but not your peace. And what a mockery of your kingdom, yet you offer to the thief. And if you restore the heavy laden, could you heal me of my hypocrisy? Of my hypocrisy. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, like I said, it's super rad to be here. It's just me and my friend Jacob hanging out at our church, and this is our children's ministry room. So I just thought it'd be appropriate, to share time like this with y'all. I'm gonna move some things over. But like I said, thanks again for having me. I'm gonna share some new songs because I think it's fun to kind of catch up that way. We've had a heck of a year since we all got to see each other and hang together the way we used to. But yeah, I hope that this can keep you warm somehow, like a hug from a good friend. And I hope you can be encouraged and still feel a sense of community even as we do this virtual fest. It's super rad. This song is called Yours for the Taking. I was doing a study through ancient texts found in the Old Testament scriptures, and it was about the minor prophets. Well, the study was through the minor prophets, and one of the most striking books to me was Hosea. This is a song from that perspective. You'll find all the YouTube videos of reflections of each of the minor prophets I studied, and this song just came from that. So, all right, here we go. You call me the maiden of your eye, but I still can't help but wonder why. Why would you love me with an everlasting love when I've got nothing lovely to offer up? When I was running far away, your loving kindness sang to me, yeah. You said, my darling, don't you sell yourself so short. Take my word for it, my all, you're worth so much more. I'm so committed to this. Be made whole, beloved. I gave you my heart, and I do it again. My whole heart is yours. For the taking. And I won't hold anything against you. My whole heart is yours. For the taking. And I won't hold anything against you. Come back home, my dear one. I'm so committed to this. And be made whole, beloved. I gave you my heart, and I do it again. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. But here's my heart, Lord, you can take and seal it for thy courts above. But here's my heart, Lord, you can take and seal it for thy courts above. Cool. Thanks. I wanted to share another, since we're sharing new stuff. This is a book called A Light That Never Goes Out, and it just got released just recently by a bunch of poets who wanted to add some hope during just really a season of dryness, I think, for many of us when we entered this COVID-19 just like year. It's just basically it's a Neon Sunrise anthology. So this publishing company wanted to gather people together under the banner of hope. So this one's called Souvenirs. Our stories, our memories of the past, time's relentless imprint on our tattered souls, the currency of remembrance, the investments made for the greater portion of our days, the brushing of shoulders, the inside jokes between the best of us, our dear ones, the scars we've hidden, the cherished thorn, the wanderings of our mind when the heart is heavy, the innovation found in boredom, yes, the ease of not overthinking this breath, this lingering of moments in silence, the calm before the storm of your fury or your joy. Brace yourself for the impact of this. It's all we have left. The look in a lover's eye when you both realize it's going to be okay. Though tomorrow still hides behind the curtain of existence, these hands hold reminders of the bumps and the bruises of yesterdays. The hope that keeps us still and ever invites us to wonder again. Here and now is holding both our end and still. It's where we begin. Behold, the new has come. The past is dead and gone, and light has won. Behold, God with us. Sin and shame have been undone by the power of love. This glass covering an illusion made for my flesh and bone to shatter under the weight and wasted strength of enduring this endless endeavor. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, there was a way, struck and crushed for my iniquity, this wayward heart, yet I digress, and the song plays on. The sheepish nature of my folly, straining forward, could not amount to the cost of breathing in heaven's breath for eternal rest's sake. And so again I broke and I break with every try and stride I take until I'm left alone, because I've pushed aside the very ones sent to comfort me and teach me along this narrow road. Yet I digress, and the song plays on. Yet I digress, and the song plays on and on. Yet I digress, and the song plays on. My self-sufficiencies are as filthy rags, these insecurities. They will not last, and all my enemies know they are no match for you. My self-sufficiencies are as filthy rags, these insecurities. They will not last, and all my enemies know they are no match for you. And I saw the light riding on the winds of the morning, freedom ringing far past the seas. East and west could not calculate the sum of recompense for me. A fire in his eyes, setting straight these crooked lines. The truth over the lies that have been spoken over me. And I can still hear him singing far above the noise. And the song plays on, oh, and the song plays on. And I can still hear him singing far above the noise. And the song plays on, and the song plays on. Could you really be enough for me? My self-sufficiencies faith made sight. Been brought from death to life in the arms of Christ. Sick. Okay, the next one, I do have another poem that I'm excited to share with y'all. It's from this Better Days collaborative artist project that my friend Caleb worked on and got a bunch of people together also around the theme and topic of hope. So, Rest and Do Good is the name of the poem that I'll share with y'all from that. Also other great artists on there, so yeah. A sweet symphony of moments ahead. The creak of the floorboards, from our steps moving forward, old hinges of doors tell time, the proof of our history of not yet arriving, but exploring with bravery the days and nights of mysterious conquest and vulnerability, of returning and trying again with new breath to meet you in the morning. You have been, and you will continue to be great, nothing less. Don't lose sight. Your heart is free, so live. The more we live, the more we become. O worrisome sparrow, his eye is ever on you still. Take courage, for it is yours for the taking. Oh yes, there is pain in the living, but fear only robs you of life if you cower in the face of it. Even then, you have permission to take heart, for yours is worth the fight. Let me show you. Then you will learn to love. You will learn to love one another. Thanks. Huge thanks to Jacob Dribble, who worked on this project with me. He's giving me a thumbs up, and we're making it happen. I hope that this time together was rad for you, and you're enjoying the fest. I'm super stoked to be hanging out with you guys this way. Yeah, be well. You matter, and I mean it for real. And yeah, you're dearly loved, and would love to connect online. Like if you want to message about any of the songs or poems, they're available on Bandcamp. We have new merch, and hope you get to enjoy it, and we get to still connect over the internets. So take care. Love you.
Did you get a new electric razor for Christmas? And do you find it difficult to get a really close shave with it? Well, now, don't blame your electric razor. Just do this. Tomorrow morning, before you use that new electric razor, just put some Williams Electric Shave on your face. Now, it's the before shave lotion that makes any electric razor give you a closer shave. Here's how it works. Williams Electric Shave instantly evaporates perspiration, ends razor drag, sets up your beard for a closer, longer-lasting shave. And Williams Electric Shave lubricates your skin for a smoother, more comfortable shave. So men, remember, for a shave that's razor blade close with any electric razor, use Williams Electric Shave, the before shave lotion. See the difference, feel the difference. And if you use a regular razor, try Williams Gold and Yellow Shaving Creams. Contain cream of lanolin for the man with a heavy beard.
Alright guys, check out this mini pool we have in our backyard. I want to break the ice for you so that we can just get started. Alright guys. Hey folks, John here. Welcome to Winter Wind Down Fest 2021. Today, we're going to be doing some art. But before we do that, I just want to give you guys a few tips on how to get inspired and get ideas and break free of artistic block. So here you go. Go for a walk. Make some music. Drink some coffee. Phone a friend. Hey, yeah, sorry to call you, but I really needed to talk to somebody about my project that I'm working on right now. Thanks, man. You're the best. Put some music on. Play with your dog. Make sure you have a clear and dedicated space for where you're going to be working. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Now I'm going to go over some of the things that I use on this drawing today. The main things that I use are a 4H pencil, a Dewart graphic, and I believe I also used a 6B pencil as well. Not much. And for the inking, I just used a 3.0 or just a 0.3 liner pen. I normally use Faber-Castell or whatever off-brand. This pigment liner works just fine. Most liner pens work really well for inking, even microns, which are like the basic. But I normally use Faber-Castell because they have nice dark ink to them. The paper I'm using, I believe, is just a 100-pound Bristol board. It's really good for just drawing and inking, and it's just pretty basic. I don't remember the exact size of the pieces. I just have a couple pieces laying around, and I have like another project in the back that I started like a year ago, but I never finished. I also have my trusty Toad pencil sharpener, and yeah. And if I decide to, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to paint my drawing at the end. I also have some pretty basic watercolors and brushes available as well. Yeah. And normally you'd want to have a metal ruler to lay out everything, and I can't find mine, unfortunately. I just set up my office like this past week or so, and I haven't been able to find everything. I normally have a on-desk easel as well, because I was going to do some painting, but I decided against it since I can't find my easel. As far as subject matter, I'm drawing this picture of my wife and our 2 dogs that we took last year while hiking through Belle Isle in Richmond, Virginia. Don't worry, my drawing's gonna look sucky compared to this picture. I haven't drawn in like 3 months because of a lot of big life changes, and This was kind of a short notice video kind of thing, so I'm doing everything kind of last minute because I also procrastinated. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. Thanks. So I really don't know how to narrate this video. I probably should have recorded it all when I was drawing, but I didn't really know how to set this thing up. I guess I'll just describe what's happening while it's happening on the video. But yeah, like you really want to make sure when drawing to have a strong sketch, because if you're doing ink or anything, like not just ink, if you're doing digital ink, whatever, even painting, if your sketch isn't strong, then you're more likely to make mistakes in the final product, which is what I did in this drawing. I did a lot of mistakes, but not all of it was because I didn't have a strong sketch. I had an okay sketch. I did finagle a lot of stuff at the end, and a few things look a little fugly, but that's okay. But right now I'm drawing our dog Hogger. I made her look a little too cartoony. I mean, I like it, how it turned out, but she does have sort of like a little, as my wife says, Disney look to it. And next I'm drawing our other dog Tabby, who is they're both of them are rescues, so they're both pit mixes. I don't know if it's easy to tell from the drawing. Tabby Hogger is just straight black. She's just mostly a black dog. I think she has some white spots on her throat and her chest, but for the most part she's like basically a black lab. But Tabby is a brindle, so he has got like these tiger stripes, and I don't think I actually accurately capture that in my drawing, because I think that's just something I'd have to practice, which I don't have a lot of practice with, but I still want to draw our dogs, I also like, talking about having a good sketch, one thing I did not focus on a lot was their leashes and collars. I definitely made up a lot of that stuff. Like I drew the general lead and the collar and everything, but I did not accurately render how they're connected and everything. So everything looks a little bit cartoony, which I guess is sort of my style. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually draw Elsa in this picture, and I'm kind of regretting that I did. Not because I don't draw people well. It is not one of my strong suits, but it's something that I need to work on and get better. When I was describing the materials I used, I mentioned that I used the 6B pencil. And just a little side note, the different types of pencils range in softness to hardness. The H's are hard and the B's are soft. So the higher number of B, the softer the pencil is, and the darker it normally goes, and the higher number of H, the harder it is, and the lighter the pencil is. So you get a wide range of thicknesses and darknesses depending on which pencils you use. And just as a baseline, a number 2 pencil is an H2. So there you go. Going back to the 6B that I was talking about, which I only use like for a second. I wish I'd used more of it, because one of the things that you want to do when drawing is you want to make sure you get those darks first and set the tone, so that everything else can be shaded around it, which is not what I did here. I'm going to be telling you a lot of things that I don't do well, because that's all I see is my mistakes. So would you do what I say, not what I do. But seriously, if you want a really dynamic drawing, you want to make sure you get your darkest darks first, and then you can shade everything else based off of that. The way to make your drawing more dynamic is to vary your line weight. That's another purpose of the varied pencils and the varied thicknesses of the liner pens, is to make your drawing more dynamic by using like the full range, which is something I struggle with because I tend to use one or two of just one of the materials. I guess I have like ADD or something because I always struggle with actually following procedures. But I mostly like I sketching is fun, but my favorite part is the inking, and I just half the time I have to sketch, and I just go straight to the inking, which, like I said, if you don't have a strong sketch, it's hard to have a strong ink over. But inking is my favorite part, even if I screw up so much. There's just something cathartic about it. The reason I used a 0.3 millimeter is just because it's the most versatile of the ones I have. I have a bad habit of just using one thing and not using the full range of things that I have, which something I need to practice with is not just with like, so when you do the darkest darks for the shading, you do that with the inking too, and I need to get used to using my brushes and just doing the darkest darks, getting them out of the way, and then just doing all the nitty gritty detail, because I have a bad habit of just overworking, doing things a little bit too hard and not having the best results, but there's always room for improvement. Honestly, like this drawing took a little bit too longer than I wanted it to, just because I was really nervous about this. I haven't, like I said before, I haven't drawn in a while, and I didn't really want to draw while talking because I don't think I could. Like, maybe if I was like had been drawing regularly for the past 3 months, but I wouldn't have been able to focus and actually tell you what to do. I'm not that I'm telling you what to do right now, but the thing that I do the most, that I use the most with pen ink, the part that I enjoy the most is cross-hatching and hatching. It's just something about it that it's so soothing. Even if I do it wrong, it's just nice, you know? And it's just a good feeling seeing your picture start to be rendered. Like the more and more you ink. It's a pretty happy feeling. And I'm glad that I did this because I really needed to break the seal and just get back on my feet. And yeah. Like I said before, I didn't do a great job with rendering their collars and everything. I just kind of finagled it in there and made it look kind of cartoony. But I guess, like I said, it works because Hogger is very cartoony. And they kind of look like puppy dogs instead of like full-grown dogs. I guess, another thing I need to work on is actual perspective. You don't see it now because I didn't actually draw Ilsa yet, but I just maliciously did not do Ilsa very well. I should have looked at the sketch more before or I should have done the sketch more on Ilsa before I actually inked it. I made her eyes way too big. Oh gosh. Tabby was a challenge because he's a shorter hair and he, like I said, he has that brindle pattern. And like I said, I don't think I actually gave him a brindle pattern in the drawing, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that his hair was a little bit shorter than Hogger's. I'm hoping to get to the point where I can, I'm more practiced again like I was before, and one thing I'd like to do is maybe do some pet portraits for people, because I enjoy drawing animals. It's easier than drawing people because you can't, because I don't know, there's just something alien about people. Like if you get people wrong, people know, but if you draw an animal a little bit off, it's like, oh, it's an animal. It's kind of how I cheat. But yeah, I don't know. I also let's go back to talking about being an art, being in a rut, being in an artistic block. I normally, when I am in a little bit of a rut, I try to, if I can't get into what I normally do, I normally try a different art project. I think that's how I started screen printing, was like I felt so devoid of like value in my drawing that I was like, well, maybe I could draw one good drawing and then I could reproduce it with screen printing. And that's how I taught myself how to screen print. It was because I don't know. Sometimes you just feel so drained and you don't want to do anything. And that's kind of been this year, this past year in 2020. And I'm glad that Josh is having Winter Wind Down Fest because I don't know, it's like I went to 0 shows last year except for Winter Wind Down Fest. It's actually a lie. I went to more shows than that, but Winter Wind Down Fest was the only fest that I went to. But speaking of Winter Wind Down Fest, I hope you guys are enjoying your time at Winter Wind Down Fest 2021. I'm really looking forward to watching everybody's videos and seeing how everybody's performances and how they do things. I really wasn't sure how this video was going to turn out. It seems like all I've been doing this video is just talking about how I didn't know how to draw. And I apologize for that. I'm not trying to spread any negativity or anything. But I do hope that you've been enjoying the speed drawing and my voice and everything. I really wasn't sure what I was going to talk about for 20 minutes. But yeah, like the drawing's shaping up. It's coming along. It's finishing up. You can see that, like I said before, like I didn't do a great job on Ilsa, but I still like the drawing of the pups I did. And if anything, I can just crop that top part out, crop her eyes out, and I don't know. I might go back and watercolor everything if I feel like it, but for now, I think I'm about done with it. This took a lot longer than I thought. I'm literally here at 11:37 p.m. On the day that I'm supposed to be submitting it. Just talking to my mic. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm sorry I keep on laughing. There's nothing actually funny. And there you have it. It is not the most flattering picture of my wife that I'll probably ever draw, but I like the dog is okay. I might go back in and paint it or add more detail in the background, but this is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and sticking around with me through my ramblings. Thanks, guys. Have a happy winter wind down fest. Bye.
Here's a wonderful Christmas gift for the person who has everything. It's the Skylark, Sylvania's new personal portable radio, and it comes with this stylish top-grain leather carrying case. Mighty good to look at. It's even better to hear. And you can hear it instantly at the turn of this switch. Yes, it's tiny, yet it brings you the brilliant tone and powerful performance of big 6-tube radios. And when you listen to the Skylark in a strong signal area, you can greatly prolong battery life by moving this exclusive battery miser switch to this safe position. The large non-slip tuning dial is easy to read and assures you of precision tuning. It's easy to carry the Skylark, either in this attractive case with its adjustable shoulder strap or by this convenient lift-up handle, for it weighs less than 4 pounds with batteries. See the Skylark at your Sylvania dealers soon. Its sturdy plastic case comes in 4 handsome house and garden colors: leaf green, taffy, cherry, and driftwood. It makes a grand Christmas gift, and so do the other Sylvania radios, the Catalina Portable, the radio clocks, including the nightlighter with panelescent dial, and the powerful table radios. All are handsome to look at and wonderful to hear.
Lynn and your wife, now your wife. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat and maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik nyo sa Winter Wind Down Festival. Ang ating next special guest is kept on hold. Take it away.
Hello. Good evening. My name's Andrew. Oh, hold on. Crap. The video's messed up. Okay, yeah, no, we're good now. Hey, everyone, my name's Andrew. This is my virtual set for Winter Wind Down Fest, and it's really good to be here. I hope it's okay. I was thinking it might be a little weird to play just to a camera, and I don't know. I really miss seeing people, so if it's all right with you guys, I invited some friends over. I hope you don't mind. All right, hey, guys, you could come over here. Welcome. Feel at home.
Whoa.
Say hi to the viewers at home.
Hello.
And
what's up?
Yeah, so this first song, it's I actually wrote it last year at the beginning of quarantine.
I remember this one.
So it just feels appropriate, you know, being home, and it's kind of tough, you know. Sometimes when you're just stuck at home, it's really easy to, you know, feel like you're kind of going crazy. So anyway, yeah, this is this song. Will things be different after the world turns? Things go back to normal and we're back to just friends. Please be different. 'Cause it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And if it happened after the world turned, business as usual, can we start as just friends? Can things be different? City circumstances minus the loneliness. Do you think you'd still be here if tomorrow was promised? Please don't ever change. 'Cause it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And I don't think it's crazy, I'm just a little scared to think that 4 weeks into closing the world, you're still here. And I hope we know this right if the world opens up again. 'Cause it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. And it's almost like you wanna be here, like you wanna be here with me. Woo! Cool, thank you. So, yeah, you know, just while you're here, Andrew, I have a couple questions for you. So any new music in the works?
Don't tell him. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll tell you. So, the What We Buried EP is coming out. I'm working on an acoustic EP, and then the Try Harder EP, which is the 10-year anniversary of Try Hard.
Yeah,
so.
maybe we should play a new one off of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. So this song is off the upcoming EP. This one's called How to Draw a Triangle, and yeah, hope you like it. In that bedroom basement where you asked God if I was the one, did you ever think you'd run Did you ever think you'd run away from all the bedroom basements we settled into pass the time? Where you grew up too fast, you told yourself that you've been living a lie, you're living a lie. That you told yourself a lie. That you told yourself the lie that you weren't beautiful and you still are, but I wasn't sure that we'd get married and live together, but we still aren't, and it doesn't hurt, cause it don't matter if I felt some type of way. You never did. Well, at least that's what you told yourself. It's not how you pictured it. In that bedroom basement where you asked God if the future looked like me. Did you ever think you'd leave? Did you ever think you'd leave behind all the things you saw before as my best qualities? No longer good enough to be enough for you, enough to keep. Cause you told yourself a lie. That you told yourself the lie that you weren't beautiful and you still are, but I wasn't sure that we'd get married and live together, but we still aren't, and it doesn't hurt, cause it don't matter if I felt some type of way. You never did. Well, at least that's what you told yourself. It's not how you pictured it. So picture this. So picture this. And I'm sorry that I threw out your birthday present and everything you wrote down is buried somewhere deep enchanted that I misuse and wonder where you are now. They still underwrite the surface and I still read them in my head next to all the things I used to write about and wish I left unsaid. Thank you.
Very nice.
Cool,
like
yeah,
that
so
one.
that's one of the newer ones. And then if it's cool with you viewers at home, I would like to play an older one.
Just do it, or he's gonna do it.
Yeah, this one is
He always says this.
I mean, I'm not doing it the way that it will be on the Try Harder EP. But this song's the title track off that. It's called Try Hard.
He wasn't really asking. Never does. Good though.
Did you understand why I never got that close to you? Hey, misunderstanding, I do. And I know the times are different, and the way that you spent all your time was yours and not mine. Was all yours, and that's just fine. I'd try. We can't be the way you wanted to be, she said. Run away with me, take the strain with me, we'll be home.
Love this song.
No, it hasn't been up to me until further notice.
train with me, we'll be home. We can't be the way you wanted to be, she said. That's too hard for me, that's too good to be. Don't you lie to me, don't you lie to me. Didn't you understand why I never got that close to you? Hey, misunderstanding, I do. We can't be the way you wanted to be, she said. Away with me, take this train with me, we'll be home. We can't be the way you wanted to be, she said. Run away with me, take this train with me, we'll be home. We can't be the way you wanted to be, she said. That's too hard for me, that's too good to be. Don't you lie to me, don't you lie to me. Thank you.
You sound great. And so, full disclosure, you know, I know we have our 20-minute slots here at Winter Wind Down Fest, and I really wasn't super prepared. You know, if you've seen me before, I normally play with a looper. But obviously, I, you know, not plugged in, don't have that today. Yeah, I don't know. Like, would you want to help me with a song? Come on, just.
He's got it.
You know the parts. You know the parts.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, I understand that. I'll teach it to you.
Though. So
what do you mean you don't have a guitar?
Yeah. I didn't bring one. I left it at home.
Do the thing. Come on, they're not going to care. They're here watching this anyway. Just do the thing.
Bronze to the core. Please show up now so that people won't get bored.
Okay, are you ready? Cool.
Yeah, I guess.
And so it just... Yeah, you're... Okay. Yeah. This song's called Cheap Talk.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Just because we talked doesn't mean that we talked. Does it tell you that I'm fine? Surface level afterthought, I'm not been okay with the fact that you're okay with the fact that we've been growing apart quite a lot. I'm gonna try my best to forget we were ever more than cheap talk and cheaper easy. It's not what I had planned. Oh, not what you had in mind.
That sounds great. I'm just saying that this is a video.
Just because we tried doesn't mean that we tried. So why do both of us feel alright? This kept me up at night a lot. Did you know? Thinking about all the times we talked about all the times you said we gotta be worth a shot. I'm gonna try my best to forget we were ever more than cheap talk and cheaper easy. It's not what I had
hurts to know that this time it's you who feels so far away, and it hurts to know that this time it's you who feels so far away, far away. I gotta try my best to forget we were ever more than cheap talk and cheap reasoning. It's not what I had planned. I'm not what you had in mind. Do you regret we were ever more than cheap talk and cheap reasoning? It's not what I had planned. I'm not what you had in mind. Cool, thank you.
Are you happy?
And so I just have one more left for you guys.
One more song. One more song.
Excuse me. I just got over COVID, so no, you guys are fine.
This video.
But yeah, this will be the last song. Normally, I have some friends who, you know, they've been telling me like, you never play this song. We always ask you, and you never play this song. And so, you know, I'm just gonna oh gosh.
You wanna borrow my snark?
Yeah, I don't know. To make it up to you guys, I'm gonna play this song. Normally we only ever have, you know,
it's actually happening.
Oh gosh. What have I done?
I said you can use it.
Okay. Normally we only ever have 20 minutes at a fest, and you know, I told them no, I don't want to play that song because it's 5 minutes long. But today we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna make it up to you guys. And you know, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us.
Apology from us.
You know, it's been really awesome. But this song's called Just This Once, and make sure you stick around, watch all the other fest performers. But thank you. My name's Andrew, and this is Kept on Hold. This song is called Just This Once. Time is never wasted, only spent well or somewhere else. And I can't help but feeling elsewhere since you showed me you were someone else. It's not right. You promised me forever, an account you can't deliver. So you wrote it off as just a season. Or was it your plan to act till you believed it?
Sorry, Walt.
It's all right. Nothing broken.
Say, don't tell me a big He-Man like you uses a deodorant.
Not a deodorant, Dan. Stop that spray deodorant. And there's nothing sissy about it.
Ah, go on.
Listen, it isn't only heat that makes us perspire. Excitement will do it, too. Pressure of business, any kind of tension.
Yes, but does this really work on men?
You're doggone right it does. That's why I like Stopette. It's not only a deodorant, but it's an antiperspirant, too.
An anti-what?
I mean, it actually gets rid of perspiration all day. That's really important. Don't, not like that. Like this. Just hold the bottle straight up, give it a quick squeeze, just one, and it lasts all day long.
Say, that's all right. It's easy to use, isn't it?
Nothing to stick your fingers into either, and it dries just like that.
Say, Walt, can I borrow this?
Sure, just put it in my locker after you're finished. And pick some up for yourself on the way home.
Thanks, Walt.
Poof. There goes perspiration.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Saint of Pine Hills, live here at Winter Wine Down Fest 2021. It's so good to be here and share some music and hopefully some good times with you guys. This first song is called Doomsday 2012. Lately I've been feeling just fine. I know I say that all of the time. Lately I've been doing alright. I'll get by one day at a time. Let's talk depression. It always gets the best of me. The whole world is so sad, measuring all that we have against each other on our socials. I need more likes and followers to feel whole. Let's talk addiction. I always do those things that I don't wanna do. Every day is a fight between what's wrong and what's right. I can't take it anymore. I need to get out of my head and out of this state, because lately I've been feeling just fine. Please don't give up on me. I know I say that all of the time. Please don't give up on me. Lately I've been doing alright. Oh, I get by one day at a time. Together, but every day I'm getting better, and I don't have it all together, but thanks to you I'm feeling fine, because lately I've been feeling just fine. Please don't give up on me. I know I say that all of the time. please don't give up on me. Lately I've been doing alright, please don't give up on me. I'll get by one day at a time. 'Cause lately I've been feeling just fine, please don't give up on me. I know I say that all of the time, please don't give up on me. Lately I've been doing alright, oh, I'll get by one day at a time. Please don't give up on me. 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 Hey, I'll be right back after a short commercial.
Hello, I'm Santa Pine Hills, inventor of My Music. Over the last year, you've helped My Music create 0 jobs right here in the USA. All of My Music is made with passion here in my home state of Florida to ensure that you hear the best music of your life.
One of the things that I really like about my music is it really makes me want to choke myself. Kind of like this.
My music is okay, but it makes me want to go to sleep and never wake up again.
After a long day of asking to see the manager and putting my nose in other people's business, I turn on Santa Pine Hills music, lay in bed fully clothed smiling while staring into the void.
Music is one of the most important things to your health, and My Music's one of the most important things to your life.
Don't call now. Go to saintofpinehills.bandcamp.com or any streaming service to listen to My Music today.
Welcome back. This is Comments and Complaints. I'm waking up early in the morning, and this 9 to 5 will be the death of me. You say, Cora, what happened to your disposition? I'm a product of my own reality. Time keeps moving forward, it doesn't stop for you or me. So I just want to thank you for the sunrise. I just want to thank you for the sunrise. I just want to thank you for the sunrise. Only you, only you, only you. There's so many things in this world to complain about, like our president and government for one. Instead I need to focus on counting my blessings. I've got it pretty damn good for a white belt American. And since time keeps moving forward, it doesn't care about who you are. If you're rich or poor in the middle, all that matters in this lifetime is your heart. I need to stop all my complaining. just my understanding. Sunrise always lights the way for each decision that I made. So my comments and complaints will fade away. Hey, thank you. Thanks for all those likes that are popping up. That's cool. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be right back after a quick break.
Are you tired? Feeling weak? Need a boost of testosterone? Then you need St. of Pine Hills Sticker Supplement. The all-natural, fast-acting male supplement. This patented, proven formula activates as soon as you place it on your skin. St. of Pine Hills stickers are GNC's #1 men's vitality product that helps you feel stronger, leaner, with a lot more energy and drive. To order your St. of Pine Hills supplement sticker, visit saintofpinehills.bandcamp.com/merch. For a low payment of $1, you can get your supplement sticker today.
Side effects for St. of Pine Hills sticker supplements include looking badass, being the coolest person in the room, hallucinations, acne, unusual urges for sex and gambling, blindness, anal leakage, constipation, amnesia, saying it was from that old Budweiser commercial, baldness, whooping cough, trouble swallowing, and buying too much from Amazon.
Again, that's saintofpinehills.bandcamp.com/merch. Get your St. of Pine Hills supplement sticker and get shredded today.
Hey, welcome back. This is Heavy Eyes. Close your heavy eyes and go to sleep for the last time. None of us will know if we'll get tomorrow. Time, it has a way of making you think you have it all. The truth of it is, the time that we have, it is only borrowed. Hey, I got one more song after this quick commercial break, so come on back.
You don't know his name. You don't know where he lives. But you can see he lives here, lost in an unforgiving world, where one day is the same as the next, a day with no school, no doctor, not much hope. But who cares? He's not your child. Why should you care? Because he is a child and he needs you. Once you start getting to know each other, that'll change. All you have to do is step up and say, I'm going to help this child. Because you can, and because he needs you. Do something wonderful. Call and ask us to send you a picture of a child who needs you.
Hey, thank you so much for watching my set. It's been such a privilege to play this year's Winter Wind Down Fest. This is my last song, Ballad of Julian Baker. Yesterday I cried out while listening to you sing Hurtless. Not because this song is so sad, cause it is. I felt that same way before. I used to wanna drive my car off the road whenever I was alone. this body sail out the window, would anyone miss me then? Would anyone miss me then? I wanna write sad songs like Julian Baker, even though I don't wanna be sad anymore. I wanna write real songs that punch you in the gut and make you feel a way you haven't felt in a long, long time. Why don't my songs sound the same way that they do inside my head? Why can't I write what my heart feels without it sounding different? Why don't my songs sound the same way that they do inside my head? Why can't I write what my heart feels without it sounding different? I wanna write sad songs like Julian Baker, even though I don't wanna be sad anymore. I wanna write real songs that punch you in the gut and make you feel a way you haven't felt in a long, long time. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you to Josh and the entire Winter Wind Down Fest team. Stay tuned for some great musicians. Also, check out all of my social, all of my music. Everything that you need to know about Saint of Pine Hills is in the link right here, right below. Thanks again, and I will see you later.
Hudnut.
Quick, and longer lasting.
What's both quick and longer lasting? Why, Quick, the sensational new home permanent by Richard Hudnut. Quick takes just 1 hour and lasts at least 6 months. And here's Julia Mead to tell you why.
Well, this is Quick, the wonderful new home permanent by Richard Hudnut. Like its name, Quick is quick. For only Quick has 10-minute waving lotion and takes just 1 hour from start to setting. Now that's quick. And as for lasting, well, Tina's had her Quick wave for months now, haven't you, Tina?
Yes, Julia. Ever since you first talked about Quick.
And as you can see, Tina's curls will last months longer. That's because Quick's exclusive Wave Vitalizer locks in springy curls to last at least 6 months. So for the quickest, easiest home permanent, and for at least 6 months of beautiful curls, switch to Quick by Richard Hudnut. Super, regular, or gentle.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Nathan Leigh. I'm going to sing some songs for you guys. This one's called Never Be Normal. We were dancing on a Saturday. Was a fine weekend to celebrate. We'd made it through the winter without any place to stay. Saluting one finger to the boys in blue. Should've known what they were gonna do. Should've seen that long arm coming down. Split normalcy in two. Now I know I will never be normal. Never be normal, never be no. I will never be normal. Never be normal, I'll never be. Shout FTP, ACAB, I found myself a wheezing banshee, howl obscenities towards an enemy I couldn't even see. With each night I'm dreaming of the first, with each rehearsal it gets worse. Now I barely sleep at all, ain't got no charm to break the curse. And I know I will never be normal, never be normal, I'll never be normal. I will never be normal, never be normal, I'll never be. The open talk of war, unsettled scores, some scars are simply real, and I got 3 or 4. One on my back, 2 on my side, busted lung and battered pride. Now I won't hide it for decorum's sake, no I'm not ashamed, I try. Find me dancing every Saturday, till they take my life away. Even though I know I will never be normal, never be normal, I'll never be normal. Never be normal, I'll never be, no. Never be normal, never be normal, I'll never be, no. I will never be normal, never be normal, I'll never be. I'm gonna do a newer song. The song is off my new record. It's called More of a Call-Out Post Than a Song, really, and it's got a video coming out soon. And if you're watching at home with like kids or whatever, the song has a little bit of language to it, but you know the ideas are family friendly. They're about not giving up when everything feels impossible, which I think we can all relate to. So if you're more concerned with the language your kids are exposed to than the ideas, then just know that as the parent of a cat, I am judging your parenting skills. So you should definitely ignore everything I have to say. All right. Here we go. Someone get me a lifeboat. I'm drowning in a sea of white folks with acoustic guitars. And the worst part is I'm as guilty as you are. The best way to tell you're part of a problem is if you don't think that you're a part of the problem. Ain't nobody's hands clean, there's rapists in our scene. They're all good dudes backed hard, fucking rock stars. When you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. When you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. Matthew got his citizenship so that he could protest the government, and that's the most patriotic shit I've ever heard. When you're dancing on the barricades, remember it's a privilege to be taking space. With a sign in your hand, there's folks who just can't. Don't mean they don't care, just means that they're scared. When you feel like giving up, that's when can't give up. When you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. If you think Gigi Allen's punk, then we probably can't be friends. If you care about what is or isn't punk, then we probably can't be friends. And I'm aware of all the hypocrisy and all the things that I've said. I just don't care about all the hypocrisy and all the things that I've said. And all that I've said, fuck all that I've said. 'Cause when you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. Yeah, when you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. When you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. And when you feel like giving up, that's when you can't give up. Thank you. This is another new song. It's off a new record. It's called the Tulsa Postmodernist Society. I wrote this on one of the last tours I was on before everything shut down. I was playing in Tulsa, obviously, and we stayed up till like 3 a.m. listening to this guy and one of the other artists that performed that night spouting off some of the most preposterous conspiracy theories humanly imaginable. And now, you know, I look back on, in hindsight, with all the QAnon and everything, it was actually pretty tame. But song that has been on my mind an increasing amount this year. It's also, you know, I think maybe the only love song that I've written for Nicole. So that's says lots of good things about our relationship, I think.
Yeah.
Love you, Nicole.
Love you.
All right, here goes. It's 2 a.m. in Tulsa, I need some sleep. In a beer-strewn old apartment, in a booster seat. Ralph's got all the answers, but I got none. Says, do you want to know a secret about how the world is run? Daniel's never met a new conspiracy he didn't like. Says the Rosicrucians faked the moon landing in '69. Well, there's lots of things we'll never know what's wrong or right, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. that's not right. But it's so hard when there's nothing true, and the papers say it's all just a point of view. So I'll hold on to you, 'cause nothing feels as real as this. I'd fly you to the moon if you could prove the moon exists. So that's a real thing. They're called lunar revisionists, and they don't just believe that the moon landing was fake. They believe that the moon itself is a hoax, that the moon is a projection, a elaborate hoax designed to defraud you of your tax dollars and inflate NASA's budget or something. And who, might I ask, is behind this hoax? Well, the Jews. And as a Jew, I find this offensive, not because it's anti-Semitic. It's 2021, everything's anti-Semitic. But because, as a Jew with a projector and a lot of technology and stuff, I just feel like I'd be really good at it. And it kind of bums me out that no one's ever offered to have me man the projector. Like, I don't know, I'll take the weekend shift. Pandemic's been hard, everybody could use an extra buck. Anyways, so if you're watching and you know who to talk to, or who to get a hold of, or just, someone who knows someone, whatever, I don't know, just leave a comment or whatever, and I'll pass my resume on or something. We got brand new games that we can play. We got brand new mouths, but still ain't found shit to say. History don't repeat, but they say it rhymes. But the clocks are moving backwards, it feels like half the time. Now Val's the new Voltaire, she swears she'd die for someone's right to speak. But she's somehow always silent when there's folks out dying in the streets. Well, there's lots of things we'll never know what's wrong or right, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. But it's so hard when there's nothing true, and the papers say it's all just a point of view. So I hold on to you, 'cause nothing feels as real as this. I'd fly you to the moon if you could prove the moon exists. The lies we tell ourselves while we're drinking our bodies back to health. The silent refrain, I hear it well. We kill ourselves for nothing, but it's so hard when there's nothing true. And the papers say it's all just a point of view. So hold on to you, 'cause nothing feels as real as this. Fly you to the moon if you could prove the moon exists. Yeah, I'd fly you to the moon if you could prove the moon exists. Thank you. This is an older song. It's called Beaches in Winter. In the before times, this would be a song with a lot of audience participation. So, if you're feeling it at home, this is the one to sing along to, I guess. It's a long road and I don't know if I'll ever make it. So keep your eyes closed. Do you see the man that you want to see? If you still don't, well, maybe I can fake it. Oh, I am the mess in this mirror. Oh, I am this frozen landscape. Oh, I am my doubt, my fear. Someday I swear I'll escape this place. Let's slip our anchors, let the ocean carry us away from here, where it don't hurt, where we're not haunted. And it's my curse, oh my Lord, is wanderlust and fear. And it's all yours, well, honey, if you want it. Oh, I am the mess in this mirror. Oh, I am this frozen landscape. Oh, I am my doubt, my fear. Someday I swear I'll escape this place. I am the salt in this water. I am foundations of sand, and I am the beaches in winter. I'm doing the best I can, but I am the lighthouse in the harbor. I have no keeper purpose, but I am the ice frozen river. There's life just beneath the surface. Someday I swear I'll escape this place.
This will be my last song. Thank you all so much for tuning in and sticking around tonight, and to Josh and everybody for putting this together, and all the other performers. My name's Nathan Leigh. It's spelled Leigh. You can find my stuff on iTunes and Bandcamp and Spotify and MySpace and I don't know, wherever. My record is out right now. It's called Myths, Conspiracy Theories, and Other Stuff I Made Up to Sound Interesting. And it's a little bit louder. Didn't exactly intend to play all my bummer songs, but here we are. I'm going to end with a little more of an upbeat one. The song's called Most of My Heroes Are Pretty Damn Problematic, and I think it more or less speaks for itself, so here we go. Let's fade out on the great man myth of history. Those carefully constructed biographies and the fashionably redacted sympathies and the fantasy that they're everything we can't be. 'Cause I'll never forget the time that I realized that lots of things in our history textbooks are wrong. Like I'll never forget the time that I realized there's more than a little hypocrisy in Beatles songs. John Lennon beat his wife. Woody Guthrie was a racist. Public Enemy don't care much at all for Jews. But I don't know what's right. Can I defend their work as artists? 'Cause if I had to, I don't know how I'd choose. 'Cause most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. Yeah, And most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. And I like to pretend Bowie never was obsessed with Nazis. Because there aren't many male bi role models, and we need more male bi role models. So I'll even forgive him for Tin Machine being lazy. Cause he says he regrets all the things that he said back in 76. And man, cocaine's one hell of a drug. And I don't know if that's a good enough fix. I just know I'm complicit in sweeping it under the rug. And John Lennon beat his wife, and Woody Guthrie was a racist. The Public Enemy don't care much at all for Jews. Well, I don't know what's right. Can I defend their work as artists? 'Cause if I had to, don't know how I'd choose. 'Cause most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. Yeah, most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. So as of last week, this verse would get me banned in Iowa, apparently, because it deals with acknowledging the fact that our founding fathers were mostly slave owners. So if you are watching in the state of Iowa, please turn off before I said the thing I just said. The rest of you keep going. When Jefferson wrote, "All men were created equal," well, he owned other men as property. His whole fortune was built on slavery, so let's not pretend our history's all that simple. 'Cause few of us live up to the things that we stand for. Even Ian MacKay said some pretty dumb shit as a kid. And if he can't live up to the things that he stands for, does that invalidate all the good things that Fugazi did? 'Cause John Lennon beat his wife, Woody Guthrie was a racist. Public Enemy don't care much at all for Jews. And I don't know what's right, still defend their work as artists. 'Cause if I had to, don't know how I'd choose. 'Cause most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. Yeah, most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. Hey, most of my heroes are pretty damn problematic. Thank you all. Have a good night.
rivals are coming home today. Both need to be cared for before they can make it on their own.
This is your tree, honey.
As they grow up together, she will help the tree survive. In turn, the tree will clean the air she breathes and make her home more peaceful.
How's that, Dad?
Both can make the world a nicer place.
Looks good to me.
Give a tree a home, and it will give you a place to share some special moments. Mark the major events in your life in a way you'll always remember and enjoy. Plant a birthday tree for any occasion.
I'm gonna take your picture now. Get ready.
Hey, pack it in, pack it in. Everybody take 2 more steps in. If you feel comfortable, take another step after that. If you feel uncomfortable, take 3. If your face is on the computer screen, go ahead and just lean back a little bit because that seems super unhealthy. I do spoken word poetry. My name's Chris. Thanks a lot.
Somewhere between Pittsburgh and home, along a mountain bigger than I'd ever seen, a fog bank plowed in over me like a semi, heavy as divorce and car crashes, thick as relapse in the power cords to respirators. The deeper I drove, the more it seemed to swallow me, drench every 50 feet in white-knuckled uncertainty. The road dissolving, the horizon, the sun buried. The fog seemed omnipresent, thick enough to come through the vents and dissolve me with it, but it didn't. It couldn't. Powerless as our doubts, it simply floated there, trying to obscure and distract me from what I already knew. It couldn't move that pavement, no matter how little I could see, no matter how scared or confused I got. The road stayed the same, and it led me home. We are all cisterns, and language is glassware. Whenever we speak, we are pouring meaning, mixing drinks, Sprite and lemonade on ice with a lime wedge for praises on summer days, hot chocolate and warm cider for friends with sad and fearful winter hearts. We are always pouring water, carrying pitchers and glasses for parched lips, sparkling cider for celebration. We spike the drinks, sometimes too much rum or tequila, unwanted whiskey beneath Coke, or worse, we add cough syrup or antifreeze or gasoline, poisons of every nature. We are always starting fires, always pouring water to put them out, always soothing the burns. The glasses break sometimes, crack or spill, or we lose them or take the wrong ones to the wrong people at the wrong times, and we ourselves, we dry up sometimes, come up empty and poured out and in need of being filled. The language falls short some days. No glass is big enough or tough enough to contain what boils within us. Days where our cisterns run dry and begin to ache and shake and groan. The Spirit prays for us on those days, and I can but only speak your name, Jesus. A language all its own. Everything that haunts me, the Holocaust and homelessness, and how I've been to my parents and the force of hatred I've sown and watered, all of it born in your flesh, right next to date rape and poverty and PTSD and AIDS, and the way some people just seem to spring leaks and dissolve into nothing, drip away and return to the dust without a murmur. Everything, every fear, every suffering, every doubt, every unspeakable writhing of my soul contained in your name, by your name, and who you are. I speak your name, and all of it is known. And I am known, deep crying out to deep in a fathomless language. I am understood, paid for, and held. I speak your name, and like the waves, my bones are still. My soul is quieted. The Holy Spirit gives me a peace that surpasses all understanding. The well that never runs dry bursts forth new torrents of living water from within me. Because of your name, Jesus, I am filled and I am whole, and it is well. Thanks. Thanks for being on the internet for Winter Wind Down Festival. Thank you for coming. Thank you
the artists for performing. Thanks for Josh and Kendra hosting this and everyone involved. I really appreciate this festival. I really appreciate all of you that I know, all of you that I don't. Thank you for giving me a chance. There's so many things I want to say, but there's so little time. I was really discouraged and I gave up on a lot of stuff, and God afforded Amanda and I a lot of time for peace and reflection and rest during this pandemic, and it's been such a blessing. And I hope that God reveals to you and makes known to you at least some of what he's been doing in this really fucking weird time. It's blessed us despite the pain, and God is so good, and I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, I released a book today. It's called Guest Book, and we've been wanting to do it for a while, and I just put it off. But it's out today, and it feels really good. These are all poems that I've written over the last 10 years of being a poet, for musician friends who asked me to feature on their songs. 2 of them are unreleased, and they've never been in print, and they've never been together before. I'm hoping to put out a tape or something of them as songs, Lord willing. But yeah, it's out today. If you'd like it for free, please message me, and I will try to get it right back to you. I'm real bad at that, but I can give it to you as a digital file, or I'd be glad to ship you one when we get the physicals in. You can also buy it on Amazon if you want. It ships worldwide, all that stuff. Thank you so much. This next one's by my friend Richie. He goes by theLionhearted. It's called Healing Part 2. And then Nevertheless, I Love You by From Your Eyes to Mine, my friend Chandler. The last one is Tiny Fires by the Spaceships. Thanks so much for listening to me. Stay for the rest of the fest in digital form. Jesus is King, and I mean it. I love you. Thank you. Southfield seems to split in two past Pelham like skin, down both sides of a blade, like a marriage, like a friendship, like my community, the way pain seems to require a response. In traffic at 40 miles per hour, I used to miss that it's just a one-way road, reuniting as soon as it splits, a river passing around a boulder. The false choice hurt offers us, bury or burn, both begetting more of the catalyst. Hurt breeds hurt and leads us to more. I've buried it, sewn my wound shut on my own, premature, still bloody and full of debris, believing burial equated with forgiveness. I've gritted my teeth and forced the skin closed like a fist, pushed the pain back in my whitewashed holiness, a fine enough needle, but the flesh always festered beneath, starved of air and churning upon itself. The thread never held. I've refused to admit the pain and denied I had a mat to pick up when Jesus bade me to walk. I've sat in the decay and called it clean, but denial never fixed the damage, and wholeness was not something I could will upon myself. I've shoved a torch into the hurt too, determined to wield it as a flame and burn down everything that caused it, retaliate my way to righteousness, crucify my way to freedom if I could just set the right person ablaze, tie them to the stake, throw them on the pyre of pain. I could salve the wounds, ease and end the suffering, but burning the world because it burned me has never once set me free. Harm rests on a scale that can't be balanced by human hands. I've refused to put the flame down, unwilling to part with what I was certain made me righteous, but suffering is not righteousness. Harm is nothing with which you can build a home. Suffering is a step in the process, pain a part of the path, but neither is a foundation for anything but collapse. Hurt is a revolver with endless chambers. The human condition, a mandatory game of roulette. I wrote once about brokenness coming in every shade, and it still does. Sometimes I see new colors. I bet you do too. I've watched my friends tear each other apart, vicious and terrible and terrified, some sort of post-apocalyptic revelation painting from a tormented master, bodies broken and bending and breaking in horrifying, impossible shapes, eyes melted towards heaven in desperation. I've watched myself join in too, willingly or unwillingly complicit in so much of the evil that rends my soul. I've watched my loves bury their hurt only to find parts of themselves collapsing into the sinkholes beneath when the hurt had hollowed them out. I've watched so many rush to crucify their oppressors, rush to tear them apart, rush to only find themselves so deep in the carnage that they've become what they sought to destroy. I know it hurts. The canyons and craters you bear split deeper by the minute. They drill into your bones. They rage in every direction. They threaten to consume you. Despair and heartbreak ache cold and deafening and seem endless like Superior in December. The lake gapes like a black hole, like the pupils of death itself. But I promise you, there is land on the other side, and God walks on water. It's counter to everything you feel, everything you've been taught, everything that seems justified, everything you know. But to find life, you must lose it. If you bury your hurt, it will rot you. Lay down your shovel. If you try to wield it, the blaze will consume everything around you, including yourself. Extinguish the torch. Open your hands and lay all of it bare before the Father. The hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the failure, the loathing, the anguish, still as a cast, silent as a splint. Lay yourself on the altar, willful in your patience. Make your heart known and wait. Healing is not obtained but received. It comes in stillness. Lay yourself down. Leave your wounds open. Let him have them. Let him see them. Let his love cleanse them. Let him pour himself out upon you, his healing, pulling the flesh gently back together in its time. Stay still. If you move before you heal, you will only break again. So stay still. I know it hurts. It burns against all you know, and everything in you begs to address the pain, but you will destroy yourself if you do. So stay still. Leave your wounds open. Let God's healing come like the rain. Let it fill you. Stay still. You will be whole again. You will be whole again. A promise. Sure as the rain, sure as the pain, sure as gravity, and sure still guaranteed by the suffering servant when he gave his own life up. Sure as the resurrection, sure as the hand extended, sure as the love given, sure as the love from which you cannot be separated. Give yourself up. Keep your wounds open. I know it hurts. Stay still. He will heal you. You will be whole again. When we lay bare and entwined on our mattress on the floor, like clematis climbing its lattice, but all blurry in the comparison, who is trellis and who is vine, changing all the time. Our silence pools around us, submerging us, the prayer candle on our shelf, a single lotus in the dark. This time it's you, finally breaching the surface of the stillness, orange blossoming just barely from below. You say I shouldn't love you.
Embarrassed and ashamed, you arch back into the depths, turning your body away from mine and into the mattress, but I follow in one motion, gentle and steadfast and unwilling to let you wallow at the bottom. I lift your eyes to the light of our candle, blooming in real time before us, and remind you there are over 140 types of cancer, over 1.4 million people in Palm Beach County, and over 4,000 movies on Netflix. There were probably 40-some chairs in that brewery, a dozen or so open mics around town, so many other places you could have been. We never should have met. In all the infinite webs of potentiality, in all the supposed cruelness of chance, how could we have met there, of all places, while some stand-up comic made pornography jokes? How could we have found each other, me 4 states away, you not looking? How could love have rooted there, while the saxophone player humped and seethed his way around the audience with a wireless mic and too much passion in spectacular absurdity, when so much can go wrong? In the midst of the internet age and global warming and terrorism and E. coli outbreaks and the adulterous thoughts I've had in my attempt to marry another woman and my anxiety and selfishness and laziness, how could you have wanted me? How could you still want me between the Cuban Missile Crisis, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, SIDS, rape, murder, and the soul-shattering cruelty of 4th grade insults? How are any of us even here at all? We never should have made it. Yet love is not a door that it should hinge on any man's merit or logic. Love is the soil, the rock, what all of this is built upon, the marrow, the electricity, making our hearts beat like gravity and sunrises, irresistible and irrefutable and unavoidable. Love simply is. All fall short of the glory of God, and yet the glory of God chose to dwell among us, chooses to dwell within us. When God has Ezekiel tie 2 sticks together, he tells them they are one, though they clearly are not. God has never cared for what we deserve. Love is not the result of reciprocation, but rather the beginning gift. Love is not the wildflower blossom. Love is the rain. The blossom is the response. We are all, each and every one of us, 2 sticks, but God, caring not for who we are or what we deserve or could earn, calls us one. All we can do is bloom. All I can do is bloom. 5 minutes of quiet on the beach at Headlands will undress you down to the oiled rice paper stretched across your bamboo frame. We are tiny fires, infinitesimal sky lanterns sculpted in the eye of the universe's needle, with the cosmos as a canvas. What bewildering condescension for the creator to craft something so momentary and minute, of such little consequence, balanced on some slack line of time for a blink of a fraction of a moment in his image. Miracle is all we have, inexplicable, an arc, a word afloat in the void. We do the best we can, need meaning into sound and ink, and shake before the infinite, to burn with a fire that you didn't light, to be so nakedly not your own, can crush you or turn you, trembling to the one who lit the match, and seeing that you haven't been allowed to blow out yet, that you got to be crafted and lit and lifted up at all, the journey of your flame down its wick and to its end, to joy. Thank you.
of aching corns or calluses in days. Just drop on Free Zone, lift off corns. The moment you drop on Free Zone, it works instantly to relieve the pain. Continued as directed, Free Zone's medication loosens the corn itself, so in a few days you can lift it off safely, painlessly.
No more dangerous cutting or bulky disfiguring corn plasters for aching corns or calluses.
Drop on Free Zone, lift off corns. Get liquid Free Zone.
Yes, Queen for a day means values every day. Here's another fine product to make life more pleasant.
Relieve pain of arthritis, rheumatism, backache, or muscle aches with heat. The liniment that penetrates deep brings immediate relief. Heat is strong yet does not burn. Heat penetrates to relieve pain deep in aching muscles. Keeps working for hours to bring wonderful soothing comfort. Heat isn't oily or greasy. Brushes on with this handy applicator. For hours of relief from the ordinary pains of arthritis, rheumatism, backache, or muscle aches, get heat. Heat penetrates deep to bring immediate relief.
my desire.